After 50 years, Romulus, an E.R.A. racing car, owned and raced by two Thai princes, returns to Thailand to compete in the race that was never run, the Bangkok Grand Prix. Prince Chula Chakrapons of Thailand was born of an Eastern and Western marriage between his father, Prince Chakrapons, son of King Chulalongkorn, and a Russian nurse, Katya Desnitsky. As a boy, he spent much of his childhood within the confines of the royal palace, under the watchful eye of his grandmother, Queen Sawapa. After his father's death, Prince Chula, aged 12, left Thailand for an education in England. It was visiting Eton in 1927 that he first met his younger cousin, Birabong's Banuban. In 1934, the two began motor racing. What began as a hobby was to become a full-time obsession, an obsession to compete in a sport monopolised by British and European drivers and win. Chula, the team manager, knew that as foreigners from a then obscure Asian country, their efforts would have to be twice as professional in order to confound the sceptical British critics who thought the Thai princes had money but little else. By the end of 1935, with the purchase of two of the newly built E.R.A.s, which were to become the most successful pre-war British racing car, their assault on the bastions of British and continental motor racing began. The cars were named Romulus and Remus, and the team was called the White Mouse Team, after Chula's Siamese nickname of Mouse. Leaving England for France in 1936, Prince Chula started out on a more ambitious foreign schedule. The Prince Rainier Cup at Monaco on April the 11th was the first continental race of the season. After a bad start in which Bira narrowly avoided a multiple crash on the third lap, the young Siamese and his British-made E.R.A. Romulus drove a steady race to victory. To the applause of the French people, the Siamese flag was raised for the first time in honour over Monte Carlo's exotic harbour.